What is up, everybody? This is Batsman Fan, and this is episode 45. And in this episode, as you could already tell from my preview, I have some figs, and I've got some comics that come out today, and one from last week, and some other key comics. Knocked another comic off my list, too, man. So, we're just going to get rolling. I'm going to try to keep these videos as short as possible. So let's get looking at this first one. I previewed this in a video the other day. This is the 75th anniversary Batman by Bob Kane. This is actually, though, it's a Kotobukiya Artifacts statue. It's a commemorative limited edition. This was sealed in the package. I was very, very hesitant about opening the package. I don't like doing that, but it's a statue. It's made to do that. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a close-up. He's got magnets in his feet, and that's what keeps him on the base. But there's a closer look at him. You can see on the inside he's got the blue cape. This is what Batman originally looked like. It looks like a very nice figure, and you can see how it just popped down on there. It is a really, really cool figure, and I'm really glad to have that, and cannot wait to display it in my house. So, just a really cool figure. It comes in a box that looks like this. So, I think this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive as well. So, really, really cool figure. And I spent somewhere around $40 something on that, I think, shipped. So, not too shabby. All right, the next figure I have for you. This is not something like I remember this going on. This happened on later on though, as I was starting to get out of toys. This figure is from 1992. So this is right there towards the end of my toy collecting. I remember this toy. I don't think I had this toy. Maybe my brother did though. But this will bring back some memory for some of you younger fellas. This is Combat Belt Batman from Batman the Animated Series. And I believe this is made by Kenner. I believe this will be your next superpowers. This is not a cheap figure. I spent it was in between like high 40s and $60. I can't remember exactly how much I spent on this, but that was a pretty decent little deal. The card is in really nice shape. It's got just a little bit of a corner ding down here. Other than that, this is the figure to have, from my understanding, in the Batman the Animated Series. I believe this will be your next superpowers Batman. As these kids start to get older, getting jobs, getting professional jobs to where they can afford to start recapturing their youth, I believe this will be a figure that continues to rise in value. So, really cool figure. I'll show you what the back looks like. I'm not an expert on these by any means. So if anyone else has any more information out there, please feel free to post it. But really cool figure. I will be displaying this one as well. This is going to have to go in a 10 by 13 frame from Hobby Lobby, and it's not going to go in the regular one like I showed in the last video. It's going to have to go into a thicker one. It's got this one I'm talking about. It's got like multiple levels to put like little trinkets in, and it'll have to go in that thicker one. I'll make another video with whenever I buy that one. So, anyways, pretty cool. So, here's the comics I picked up today. This is Red Wolf number 3. This is the regular standard cover. I've been reading Red Wolf. I have not read this one yet, so I need to read that one. I'm really hoping this storyline starts to pick up, or it'll be a comic that I drop, unfortunately. The next one, it's Neil Adams Day, baby. Got the Wonder Woman. I really like this cover, the all white cover. This is in really nice shape. I would anticipate this is a 9/8. I had to get this cover. If you watch like my video number 2 or episode 2 or 3, I actually have the original of this signed by Neil Adams that I got last year. So I had to get that cover. The next one I got today was, this is I believe the standard cover for Power Man and Iron Fist. I've seen a couple of the other variants, but there weren't ones that I really liked. I've seen both the action figure variants. I've seen the hip hop variant and the Scotty Young variant, but this is the one I decided to go with. And then for the last one, this was a surprise. I found this in behind Flash. And I'd hunted this one whenever it first came out and couldn't find it anywhere. And found it today and bought it for $2. So it wasn't $5. It was actually on sale for $2. And it's all new Wolverine number 1. So I got lucky. It was, for whatever reason, in behind a Flash comic book. So let's move right on along and take a look at a comic book that I knocked off the list. Okay, so here's my list again. And I have, since the last video, marked off my Batman 1 through 20 from the Golden Age. Those of you who watched that issue, I was able to knock out Batman number 13 in CBCS form. So, oh, Lord have mercy, this has been a long time coming. Finally, Detective Comics number 400. He's getting stronger. I am knocking comics off the list, man. And I have hunted and hunted and hunted for this comic for a tremendously long time. Trying to find it in the right grade, trying to find it, something I'd be happy with. I spent right around $70 on this one. I'd given you all the right numbers on the other figures and statues and stuff. But this is right at $70. I believe that the grading on here is accurate. It's a 5.5. I would agree with that by looking at this. This will be a comic that I send off for grading, to have it slabbed. It's just it's just awesome. It's the very first appearance. I know y'all know what this is, but it's the very first appearance of the Man-Bat. So he was a doctor who was trying to come up with a way. I think he was losing his. Golly, I hate to even speculate. I think he was. I want to say he's like losing his sight or hearing or something. He was losing. So he started working on this serum to be able to enhance what he was losing, or it was his wife. I can't remember. I'm sorry, folks. I did research on this and now I've forgotten. But anyway, in the process of this, it goes awry, and he's turned into the Man-Bat. Now, the Man-Bat has not always been bad either. He's also worked with Batman. Man-Bat also had his own title as well. I think it only lasted 2 issues, but I have those as well. But really cool figure, in the history of Batman, and really hope that someday he's immortalized in a movie. And if and when that ever happens, this will ride on up. So, really happy to have this. I was so tempted to go have Neil Adams sign this. If he comes back into town before I've graded this one, I'm going to have him sign it. It's just too iconic of a cover. Alright. Time to make AG Surfer. Oh, and I want to also send a shout out. I just seen Comic Vault. He just showed this in his newest episode today too. So I was like, man, dadgummit, I'm gonna need to show mine too. So I just got this in last week, and I just haven't put it in a video. I was just sort of waiting to get some more comics. But check out Comic Vault. He's from Austria, and he had a really good video that he just uploaded today, I believe. Okay, so AG Surfer, I'm hoping this makes you happy, sir. This is another book that I paid right around $70 for. And this is Fantastic Four number 49. And I'm sorry about this glare. It's it displays pretty well. It displays a little bit better than a 4.0 grade. But this is the first appearance of Galactus. It's the second appearance of the Silver Surfer. And it's also the first Silver Surfer and Galactus cover. You got Silver Surfer right here and Galactus in the background. I picked this one up for right around 70 something bucks. And it's to pair it with my other comic book that I got here somewhat recently. And I guess I'm just going to have to go for the dang trio now. Of getting the whole, 48, 49, and 50. So let me get these situated. These beautiful, beautiful comic books. So, anyways, gotta get the trio, get the triplets back together. But anyways, I think that's all the comics. That's all the stuff I've got to show on this video. So thank you all very much for watching. I've got some more CGCs coming in, and some other. Let me see. Take a look at that real quick. I don't have another comic that I've knocked off the list yet, but I had some comics that I've been hunting for that didn't make the list, but I knocked them out. So anyways, thank you all very much for watching, and bats off, folks.